Just before the video starts, I would like to start with a disclaimer. I'll be mentioning a lot of rappers that were crucial to the success of this genre that is so great. Some of the rappers have been affiliated with gangs, organised crime, drugs, and some other overall horrible things. At this point, I think we need to separate the art from the artist and just celebrate their art's impact on the genre. Also, I am by no means singling out rap as the problem genre. This applies to all genres, and maybe outside of music into other varieties of media. Thank you for listening. Hello and welcome to another video. Today will be a video about the origins of rap and hip-hop music. Rap or hip-hop is a genre of music originating from parties in New York in the early 1970s. DJs would extend beat breaks in funk, soul, and disco loops, while MCs would talk and chant with the audience to keep them entertained. Eventually, it became normal for the MCs to rhyme in time with the beat. This is partially derived from toasting in reggae, and shares many qualities with rhythm and blues, like the beat and repetitive nature. Considered one of the first rap songs ever was King Tim 3, the Fatback Band. It was released in 1979. Listening to it, it was very well suited for the disco. The actual rap part is very simple. Moving on to the 1980s, which are known as the golden age of hip-hop. This is not hard to see as rappers like LL Cool J, Big Daddy Kane, the group Run DMC, and the other group NWA, with the likes of Dr. Dre, who is known as one of the first gangster rappers among their lineup. 16-year-old Eminem also started performing shows under various stage names in 1988. Even the infamous Man Behind the Mask started rapping as a part of the group KMD under the name Zev Love X in 1988. Tupac also began his career in 1987. In the 1980s, the rhymes became much more intricate. For example, in Big Daddy Kane's Ain't No Half Steppin'. The bars use lines that go into the next line and use embedded rhymes and a punchline to deliver the final message. Also in this song is the use of a sample in the beats. Sampling has been a part of hip-hop literally forever. This is the technique of using a segment of an already song and using it to make a new piece of art. This has been an issue in the past due to copyright laws. Usually a sample is from jazz, soul, or an older rap song, but sometimes even rock songs or commercials are sampled. Anyway, on to the 90s. This was a packed decade for hip-hop as Dr. Dre left NWA after a dispute with a member, Eazy-E. In 1992, he co-founded a record label named Death Row Records with Suge Knight, the DOC, and Dick Griffey. Dre helped introduce rappers Snoop Dogg, Corrupt, Daz Dillinger, RBX, The Lady of Rage, Nate Dogg, and Jewel to the rap game. In 1995, he signed Tupac. In March 1996, Young left the label amidst a contract dispute and growing concerns that label boss Suge Knight was corrupt, financially dishonest, and out of control. The label was in serious trouble, especially after the death of Tupac in September 1996. Later that year, Young formed his own label, Aftermath Entertainment, with Dre. Dre was advised by the leader of Interscope Records, which was part of the parent label of Aftermath, to sign Eminem. He was signed in 1998, and Dre produced several songs on the Marshall Mathers LP, which was commercially successful and helped Aftermath, which was in serious financial trouble. Also in the 90s, Biggie Smalls started rapping in 1992 and played a part in the East Coast-West Coast rivalry that ultimately resulted in the deaths of himself and Tupac. Also, Zev Love X re-emerged as MF Doom as KMD was disbanded after his brother was killed in a car accident. Other 90s rappers include Jay-Z, Nas, DMX, who unfortunately died recently, and Busta Rhymes, who all played parts in what rap is today. That is the end of the first part of the history of rap, and part 2 will be released soon on history from 2000s and onward. If you would like more in-depth videos on topics that I've glossed over today, let me know in the comments. Other than that, goodbye.